bed bees, Karen. It's close though, but no cigar. They're called the Beg Bees. Begbies. The Beg Bees. That's what they're called. God, trust her to get it wrong. But anyway, moving on. We got Sweet Davis in the chat room as well. Now, look, Sweet Davis, they've got some good music. I want to know, and I guess that's Pete from Sweet Davis in the chat room, isn't it, Pete?
Yeah.
Pete. What I want to know is, any more music coming from you guys? What's happening on the Sweet Davis music front? Are we going to get any more? Is that it? What's going on? I've got a bit of Sweet Davis to play later on, ladies and jelly bubbles, because I have been asked for it. Kevin in Hull, Paul from York, and Kerry Ann from Nottingham have all asked for, hey, have you got any of that Sweet Davis music? Like, you know. They don't talk like that.
I hope not.
They do. But anyway, they've been asking for it. Later on, we have tried, actually, ladies and jelly bubbles, a bit later on in the show, we have tried to get some exclusive interviews with a couple of famous types, a couple of showbiz types, you know what I mean?
Right.
But the majority of the email replies ended off with some explicit wording and stuff like that, so I don't think they'll be coming on. So we've tried, actually, because, well, to be honest with it, sometimes in the show, Pete, I like to bring a little bit of. I was going to say put a bit of spunk in. That's completely different. No, hold on a second.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah, because you're too close. But the thing is, I thought I'd bring a bit of pizzazz in. I thought, should we look at the films and look at the movies and what's going on, DVD releases? And then I thought, yeah, okay, let's do that. And we both sat down, Pete, and we had a look, and there was that film, The Sweeney. With a couple of the actors kicking off. I can't remember. Plan B, the singer Plan B, he's in it, and that's someone else. Who was it, Pete? Ray Winstone.
Big Ray, yeah.
Big Ray. Now we thought about getting hold of Ray. Now you said you were going to get hold of him, and because you're controlling Skype today.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've managed to get hold of Ray Winstone, have you?
I'm still waiting, but I've got a feeling we might be in luck.
Really?
It's his people talking to our people.
Really? And,
there's a possibility.
Ray Winstone could be on the show today.
Oh,
man.
It's more. It's better than 60-40. Let's say that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I never did maths. Is that good?
I don't know. I ran fingers after 10.
Fair play. But anyway, we'll see what happens with Ray later on. But the film, The Sweeney, I don't think he's going to come on anyway. But actually, that film, it's a load of shit.
Is it?
Yeah, it's crap. They built it up as if it's... Remember The Sweeney back in the day, if you were...
Yeah, that was cool.
Of a particular age. But they're showing it, rerunning it now on some of the channels, And you look back in it, Jack Carter and all... Well, it's not Jack Carter, is it? Jack Regan, sorry. Jack Regan. And all the boys, giving it loads, racing around, landing tanned in their Jaguars, beating up the villains. Nowadays you can't
and their
get away
flared
with
trousers.
Flared trousers, dodgy check shirts with wide open collars. You can't get away with that shit now, can you really?
No.
Yeah, no.
Some try, but you can't. No.
I do it every day. I get beaten up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't going to name names, but...
But anyway, we'll see what we can do. I doubt he'll come on. I doubt he'll come on at all. I think the film's shit anyway. Right, moving on. Let's play a bit more music. We haven't heard from this young lady in a long, long while because, well, I don't know why, actually. She's been a bit busy left, right and centre. She got hold of me on Facebook and on Twitter this past week. We're talking of Melissa Van Fleet, of course. And, well, she's got her album out there. It's doing extremely well. Can you remember the title of the album, Pete?
I can. I'm not going to tell you because,
Stars in Her Eyes.
That's the one.
Yeah, Stars in Her Eyes. And it's doing very well, ladies and gents. We're going to play you a track from that right now. Are you ready for this? It's called Cut the Ties. You like this one, Pete?
I do.
I've just said that, yeah. All right, here we go. Melissa Van Fleet, ladies and jelly bubbles, Cut the Ties.
Get see it from my perspective. Stop being so damn protective. Oh, 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 let me live. Oh, 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 let me breathe. Yeah, other times, please understand what you're doing to me. I need to make mistakes and learn to love me. I'm letting go. Oh, I'm breaking free. Yeah, I don't wanna compromise. Other times, yeah, 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 yeah. I look in the mirror at a broken girl. You and I are living in two completely different worlds. You think the picture perfect, but I got some news for you. I've been keeping it all inside. Let me take 2 steps without you screaming my name. Let go of my pain. Gotta break these chains. Need to get away from all this craziness. Gotta see it from my perspective. Stop being so damn protective. Oh, 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 let me live. Oh, 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 let me breathe. Yeah, other times, please understand what you're doing to me. I need to make mistakes and learn to love me. I'm letting go. Oh, I'm breaking free. Yeah, I don't wanna compromise. Don't get me wrong, to me you mean everything, but I'm just standing on the edge, looking for an escape. How is it possible for you to have absolutely no faith? I need a fix, I need a shoulder to cry on. Who do I turn to when you're the one I always rely on? Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 let me live. Oh, 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 let me breathe. Yeah, other times, please understand what you're doing to me. I need to make mistakes to learn to love me. I'm letting go. Oh, I'm breaking free. Yeah, I don't wanna compromise.
There you go. That was a bit of a sharp ending, wasn't it? What happened there?
Was that the remix?
Yeah, that was Johnny's Fumbling Fingers remix. There you go. Fuck it. Right, okay. I'm just having a look at this chat room, and I'm serious. I've made up my mind. Bye bye chat room. It's going. What is wrong with this chat room? Oh dear. Neff says in the best Neff voice, sorry for not paying attention. Very well looking at snow flurry outside and wondering how the Met Office defies flurry, cause it looks like fucking huge amount to me. That's in my best Neff voice, because that's how he
I
sounds.
couldn't
on
tell the
radio.
difference.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking close, mate, isn't it?
It
At the
is.
end of the
Spot
day.
on.
Yeah. Apparently it's snowing up north. You know, well, it has
well,
to.
never mind.
Someone's got to keep the bastards amused. Right. Look, it's like this. That was Cut the Tires by Melissa Van Fleet, of course. And, you know, the magic of Audio Burger, or what was Reputation, whenever we played a track of someone, that they inevitably came in the chat room just afterwards. And
Yeah.
Sweet Davis used to do that quite a lot, didn't he?
It did.
Thank you. So I was hoping you would lead on to something there, Pete, but you left me dead dry and hungry. There was something in the chat room that Sweet Davis is saying there in the chat room about his music. He's got something kicking off.
We're working on a couple of tracks that they hope to have with us soon, so that's exciting.
A couple of tracks. Don't
Couple.
you know, don't fucking stretch yourself, guys. You know, it's all right. You know, you've only got like thousands of people out there like begging me for your freaking music. Don't push it, Pete. Just don't, Pete Davis. Sorry, don't push it, fella. You know, keep us waiting. Why don't you? That'd be good. That'd be good. Look, they're talking about fucking ice and snow in a bloody chat room now. What's the point of having one? I mean, a chat room, that is, not ice and snow. What are they on about? They're all talking about flurries. Isn't that something that...
Well, at least they're talking.
Well, at least. What's the matter with them? I'm going to ignore them. Simple as. Simple as. Stop saying that, for fuck's sake. Pete, any news on the interview front, fella?
Well, we have hit a slight snag because they're not going to play ball while you're still laying blows upon his new film, which he's very proud of and thinks it's one of his finest pieces of work to date.
Really?
So until you,
Well, I've got to call my jets and say it's not a shit film.
Yeah, basically.
Well, it is a shit film. It's a crap film. I mean, The Sweeney is a crap film. It's a bad film. It's a bad redo of a very, very good concept. And
Oi, what's that, Burger? What are you doing?
oh my god!
Hey, I've been connected for a minute now. Are you still slagging my fucking film off for what? What's it all about, mate?
Look,
I mean, I'll come here like to do an interview.
yeah.
And what's it all about? Come on.
Well,
I mean, I'm the daddy, as you know. So, like, treat me like one. You know, be respectful.
get him some fucking slippers, would you, Pete? He's the daddy. Look, simple as that. I mean, Ray Winston, ladies and jelly rebels, give him a round of applause, Mr. Winston. Ray, can you tell me, man, why did you opt for such a shit format?
What do you mean shit format?
Well, it's a crap film. I mean, the screen, it's a good idea, but, you know...
Look, they said that you're going to look sexy and cool driving a Jag. So I thought, why not? You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with that.
Oh, mate, it's not a very good... Anyway, you started out in the films way back when, didn't you? When you were a bit of a nipper, and... in films...
Scum.
Yeah, Scum. I thought, sorry, it's the film. I thought you were talking to me then. No, that's the film, yeah. Yeah, so how did you find that film? Was it all right?
Yeah. Oh, I really enjoyed that bit. You know, I especially like a bit where I grabbed a couple of old snooker balls and stuck it in his sock and clapped the old bloke round the head.
Yeah,
and I said, "Who's the daddy now? Who's the daddy?"
Who's the daddy? That's
Absolutely.
right, yeah. Can you? There are lots of people who do your impressions there, Ray, and I think I do Who's the Daddy better than you do, actually.
Yeah, right. I don't think so, mate.
Who's the daddy? There you go. That's my... Pete, have you got an impression of Ray?
Well, I can try.
Go on.
Who's the daddy?
That's pretty fucking close.
Is it close?
No, but it'll do.
Okay.
Ray, it is a pleasure to have you on the show, mate. So, what's the next project? What are you up to?
Well, I don't know. I'm waiting for my agent, mate. I'm just driving around in my Jag on hands-free at the moment.
Hands free on the Jag.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you're a bit of a wide boy, ain't you? You're a bit of a legend, you know, Mr. Winkstone.
Well, you know, like Beowulf. No, couldn't pass that up, could I? You know what I mean?
That was another crap film, fella. Come on, you're doing some, aren't you?
I get some great lines though, mate. Great lines.
Yeah, great lines. Brilliant. Well, to be honest with you, Mr. Ray Winston, you're not the person I thought you were going to be. You certainly are not the enigma that I thought you were. I was expecting, like, who's the daddy, and giving me loads of attitude. And you're just average, Mr. Winstone. I mean, I'm sorry to say.
Well, look, you know, what you see on the screen, you know, I'm reading lines, ain't I?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, it's like the dual personality. And I'm a nice guy, really. You know, I like driving around in my Jag, though, still nice. But I give, like, lifts to little old ladies and stuff.
Oh, man.
Because they're sweet. I help them out at the shopping. But, you know, all this sort of, like, shut your fucking face, all that sort of stuff. That's all the front, innit?
What's that?
It's all the front.
Oh, right, okay.
Not a cunt, front.
Right. Okay, Mr. Winston, can we give him a round of applause? People in the chat room, Mr. Winston, Ray Winston, I've had enough of him, he's got to go, bye-bye. That's... push the play button. Hey, there we go.